Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video I'm going to give you a tour of all the Ram trucks that I saw at SEMA and maybe even a couple Dodge trucks. But one of the things I noticed about this year's SEMA that was different than all the SEMAs I've been to in the past is a lot of big manufacturers were not at SEMA this year. One of those was Ram. They did not have their booth like they normally do, and Ram usually has a big booth because they usually show off Ram trucks, the Jeeps, and the Dodge vehicles in their booth. But this year there was no Ram. So let's take a look at the Ram vehicles that I did see. All right, so this one's for all you Ram fans. This one is nice. Look at this. It's lifted pretty high. It's got a carbon fiber grille. It actually says Ram in carbon fiber. That's funny. Nice bumper. Gigantic wheels. Bead locks. Look at that. They look like real bead locks too. That's pretty nuts. Not used to seeing 20-inch bead locks. It's got a rhino rack up top. Truck bed rack with all kinds of gear attached to it. Match tracks, awning, gearboxes. Gigantic exhaust. Look at that. Wow. There's a Gen Y hitch. That's a very expensive hitch, and it articulates too. That must be nice for towing. It's got 2 cans for fuel, full-size spare. And this thing is big. It's a 37 but 20-inch bead lock. Those are fuel wheels, by the way, if you're wondering. It's got a Pelican case up there. Yeah, that's pretty nice, man. I gotta admit, that is a nice Ram with all kinds of gear attached to it. Looks like it even has fishing poles up there. Look. Here's something kind of rare. A Dodge pickup truck. They don't call them Dodges anymore. Now they're just Rams. This is an old one. Dodge Power Wagon. Look at that. It's an old Power Wagon, man. Woo. Thing is nice. Look how beautiful this thing is. Check it out. Lamborghini door hinges are back at SEMA. I remember seeing those all over the place like 10 years ago. So this is a Ram TRex with the supercharged V8 under the hood. And he put some Lambo door hinges. Remember that? What's old is new again. That's hilarious. Everybody had Lambo doors back in the day. And then they went away, and now they're back again. It's like retro now. I'm here at the Armadillo booth at SEMA and spotted this cool, I guess it's a TRex, I would assume. They chop these things up so much, sometimes you don't know what it is, but I see the 6.2 liter supercharged badge and the Ram badge up front, so this must be a TRex. That's nuts. And of course, they chopped up the back end and put an extra axle back there. It's got blood spatter everywhere. It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse vehicle. Oh man, I remember when The Walking Dead first came out, there was a huge zombie theme of cars here at SEMA that year. So it's kind of nice to see a little bit of zombie themed vehicles come back, considering the world is going pretty nuts right now. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, look, they changed it from Ram to War. Yeah, it's a TRex 6x6. That's pretty mean looking though. You probably need all that horsepower from the supercharger to get these wheels turning, because that's a big heavy truck. Look at this. I believe this is a Ram, but it's got all kinds of guns on it. It's got an air ride suspension, lifted all the way to the sky, Fab Force bumper, Fab Forge grill. I guess that's who makes this suspension? Carbon Shock Technologies. Whew, that's a lot of shock. Wow, that's crazy. Look at those wheels. Those things are huge. It's got dual miniguns on the roof. It's got a P90 on the mirrors. It's got an SBR on the hood. Got one serious drop hitch. As I look at the rear suspension, it's got LEDs on the hubs. Got some serious horns back here. Look at that exhaust. Serious exhaust tip. That's how big it is. I don't even think any rocks could reach up here, man. Look how high that bumper is. Man, look at these bypass shocks. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy.